We can stop HIV, Iowa.
And it all starts with health equity.
We must work together so that all Iowans have access to the resources they need to prevent, diagnose, and to treat HIV.
Visit stophiviowa.org.
This is Conversate with Us with Chris Donovan and Evelyn Urives.
We're back.
Finally, where have we been?
Oh, you know, living life.
Living life, going through holidays.
Dealing with kids.
Cooking food.
Yeah, getting through being sick one at a time.
Yeah, right. Cassie started it too.
She totally did, yeah.
She's probably really sad now that we left her at a fire station.
I know.
Oh, poor
We'll
Cassie.
miss her. I do miss her.
I do miss her. Kind of miss her. She did eat a lot. I'm just kidding.
She did cook a lot, though.
She did, however.
That's what I really miss. I'm kidding.
We didn't drop her off anywhere. She's still in our house, we think.
We kept her.
She might be outside somewhere, but whatever.
No,
It'd
she's
be in our
definitely
backyard.
on TikTok.
Oh, is she? Okay. Well, then there's proof that we didn't drop her off. Okay. Welcome to the show. This is Conversate with Us.
Hey.
I'm Chris Donovan. That's Evelyn Urives.
Yeah, and if I sound a little nasally, it's because I was the last one to get the sickness.
She was. She's down with the sickness.
That's me. Ooh, that's me.
You're the rally monkey.
I am. If you are an Angels fan, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly. But yes. You're not feeling so
I'm
well.
not 100%, but I'm not bad, like by any means. It's the sore throat. It's a little bit of the nasally kind of thing. And, you know, I'm crazy. So I'm, of course, testing everybody like, it's the Omarion variant.
Omarion. I don't even know a song he does, but I know his name.
That's the running joke. It's Omicron. But COVID numbers are really high right now in our area, but we don't have COVID.
No, we don't.
We just got a cold that ran through our house.
So while you're on vacation or being under the weather like Evelyn and drinking coffee with maybe Bailey's in it?
For sure, Bailey's in it.
Go to thisisfunner.com and check out all the podcasts we do up there. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get to our food.
Shameless plug.
Get to our food.
All right, let's talk about food.
You talk about it because I'm the one that cooked it.
Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about this just delicious meal. So obviously with the holidays here, there's lots of holiday food. We could talk about holiday food all day long, except we kind of didn't host this year. So we didn't really do a whole lot of cooking, except for December 26th. And that was a special day because it was the day we were finally home all day doing nothing.
With nobody coming in.
With no one coming in and out. I mean, no offense to family. But yeah, so Chris came up with a plan to make some food. And the original plan was going to be out in the backyard.
Yes, on the Blackstone. But it kind of rained.
It poured.
And it was cold.
And so we were like, not a good idea to cook outside today. So you ended up cooking indoors, which was amazing. So what the plan was to do like a chow mein.
Like a chicken
kind
chow
of
mein,
like a
rice.
The kids were all for it. They're like, cool. Then I threw into the mix some tofu. And I said, you know what would be cool? I saw this recipe for tofu skewers. And Cassie is kind of like vegetarian right now. She loves tofu. And so she's kind of like staying away from too much meat. She's doing better though with meat again. But yeah, so she just kind of went through a phase. So we made these skewers and they were delicious, Chris.
Yeah, we baked them in the oven instead of doing them on the grill. And then the chow mein and everything, I kind of did it separately. I did it like made to order. We did the rice, we did the noodles, and then I did a little bit of tofu with the noodles, with the egg and some veggies. And I mean, I had it all sauteed up there. No, the veggies were a little harder than I'd like.
They were really good though.
But it was really good.
It was so good. And so what I got to say is not having cooked with much tofu before, I do like the flavor of tofu if you could get, basically
stuff.
Yeah. Tofu doesn't really have a flavor, but you got to add the flavor to it.
Correct.
I ended up ordering the teriyaki tofu with like a medium firmness. So when it matters. That actually matters.
It does.
So like when I pulled it out and I chopped it up into like little chunks, it was basically done. I mean, there was nothing to do because it would already have the flavor on it. So that was cool. And then
just heated it up.
Yeah, basically put some grilled, we grilled them, but pineapple.
Baked pineapple.
Which Cassie loved.
I just wrote it down to
never had it before, yeah.
She fell in love with that. We just threw a couple extra pieces in there because we couldn't fit them in the bowl Evelyn put them in. So she's like, there's extra?
Oh, I want theirs. So she had that, but then we had like, bell peppers, tomatoes, and stuff like that on the skewer. mixed in with it. Yeah, zucchini, all mixed in with the tofu, and it was really, really good.
So we did the tofu skewers. We did chicken and rice chow mein plus chicken and white rice.
Yeah,
and then we did noodles, plain or fried noodles with tofu.
Yeah, and what's funny is we just used basic ramen noodles. Like, we didn't
works
go in.
Perfectly.
Yeah, we just like made them like you would make regular top ramen or ramen, and
then I threw a couple eggs in it, some
took it out of the water,
some seasoning, threw it in the pan, fried it up with some tofu, and
it was so good.
What's a line of a really good chef? Is it BAM? Is one, but I don't want to say BAM. That's Emerald.
I don't know. Voila.
Voila. What Gordon Ramsay? What's he cusses too much?
I don't know.
Anyway, I was like,
you asking questions.
Whoa! There's my food.
Oh, okay. You went Homer with it.
Where else would I go, really?
No, it was super good. Yeah. So thank you for making that. And we do have leftovers, which has made me happy for 2 days.
Yeah, I had a burrito with the rice and chicken yesterday.
I'm planning on eating some today. There's a little left. I'm going to have some.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yes, that was so yummy. Okay.
I highly recommend, by the way, making yourself some tofu stuff. Like, play with tofu because it's really kind of fun.
Yeah, especially if you like doing like ramen or noodles. Mm-hmm. Just grab some of that too and mess around with cooking the noodles with it. Add an egg, add some seasoning, maybe some vegetables, some celery. Celery. Okay, anyway, we should get out of this. Let's go into right now.
Right now.
Okay, Red Skull, do you want to go first?
Oh, that's jacked up.
It is not jacked up because you are a Marvel villain. It's amazing. Plus, you make Thanos do something that nobody else can do.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but
anyway,
I do know what you're referencing to my face. So, yes, my face is bright red right now. Not because I'm sick, and
I didn't hit her.
And not because he beats me. No. Okay, so I had my very first ever micro needling session from Skin Aesthetica in Redlands.
Hold on. For the dumb people, what is micro needling?
Okay, I don't know if you ever saw this.
Because our needles are already damn small.
Yeah. Okay, so it's small needles. So, okay, this was made kind of popular by Kim Kardashian because she posted about it when she did it. I don't know if, this was back in the day. She posted a video or a picture of her face and said she was getting a vampire facial. Okay.
Oh, I think I remember that term.
And everyone was like, what? You using your own blood on your face or whatever? Yeah. So the process, it's microneedling. It's not a vampire facial, but a lot of people call it that.
Okay.
So it's a really simple process. The doctor, I went to a real doctor to do it for the record.
It wasn't just in our garage.
No.
With some extra
No,
toys.
No, this is like legit. This woman is amazing. Skin Aesthetica. Shout out to them because I've been going there now for 4 or 5 months. Sure. I love them. Anyway, so she was really cool. They put this lidocaine all over your face so that they numb you. So that you wait for about 15 minutes and then come back and I'm like, oh my God, my face really is numb. I can't move.
Your Weekend song. I can't feel
my face when I'm
that's
at
about
Skin
cocaine,
Aesthetica.
I thought.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if it's cocaine. I think it's worse, whatever he was doing. But no, yeah. So that's the first part of the process.
Okay.
She comes back in with this tool that she uses and she hooks these. It's a little cartridge that has needles in it. And
she shoots you?
No, totally. It's shooting my face. No, she like goes over. She like rubs my face, and while she's rubbing it, it's constantly poking into my skin. Okay,
you're aerating your face.
You really are. I mean, no, that's actually what it is. You're like aerating your face. So the idea behind it is, when you disrupt your face. Yes. Okay, now I have all of this like hydro something acid on my face as well at the same time. So as she's doing that, she is bursting capillaries on the top of my face, which is making me bleed. Okay. Yes. It's essentially making me bleed. Mm-hmm. There's one point while she was doing it, she's like, are you okay? Everything good? I'm like, I can't even feel it. So I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, you could go for it. Do whatever you're going to do. Let's just see what happens. Right.
God.
And so I look at the mirror at one point and I'm like, oh my God, if I was afraid of blood, I would have passed out at that moment. Cause there's so much.
Oh.
There is so much. And I joked with her as soon as I saw my face. I'm like, oh my God, you have to really not be afraid of blood. And I go, I know you're a doctor, but she goes, no, it's true. She goes, there's a lot of people that can't handle this or looking at themselves. She's like, and generally men are the biggest sissies.
We have a friend that passed out because he saw a little bit of blood on his hand from his forehead when we were moving him out of anyway.
Yes.
He fainted and I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, some people just cannot handle the sight of blood.
Well, luckily you were laying down, probably.
I was laying down. I was totally fine, and there's not like I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm not gushing blood. It's just it stays on the surface of your skin, especially because there's that gel on your face.
Yeah.
So it's just like basically she's going all over my face, nowhere near my eyes or anything like that, on my forehead, all around my cheeks. And what the idea behind it is, you burst all of these. You break the skin. The blood. Blood is good for you. Like the blood stays on the surface of the skin it's supposed to be healthy for you. And then your face will regenerate like it does, because that's what happens with your skin when you cut your skin, right? It regenerates new, fresh collagen. Like
faster than usual because you put a bunch of holes in it.
Yeah, we just aerated my face.
Yeah, you just made the skin not work right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like not what it's used to.
Killing it off.
We're basically getting rid of,
shedding.
We're forcing my skin to shed, basically. We're forcing my skin to recreate new glowy skin. And so the idea is a lot of the fine lines will start like going away. At least this week I'll notice
when do you turn into a snake?
In 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
No, it's my chrysalis. I turn into a butterfly. A beautiful butterfly.
I think you'd be more of a mosquito at this point.
Stop.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
No, and it looks better today, though, right?
Yeah, it looks way better.
So yesterday,
I mean, when you came home, you didn't wash anything off yet, or they at least most of it, because they were like, "Don't touch anything for 3 hours."
Yeah, she said to leave it. Yeah, she said leave it if you can. Leave it like this for 4 to 6 hours, which means blood and all on my face. Okay, so which is fine. Come on, it's the winter. I'm not going anywhere. I came straight home, and I warned everyone, and I was like, "You guys." Don't be afraid. I'm going to walk in and I'm going to be pretty red, okay?
Okay, now my mind went directly to how much fun did you have on the way home staring at people? Because I would have been
really
looking at everyone.
It was really rainy.
I would have been staring, my eyes wide open.
I had my sunglasses on.
What are you looking at?
But it was kind of embarrassing. I did, because I was like super embarrassed. Well, because not even embarrassed. I wasn't embarrassed, but I was kind of like, okay, eyes this way. I'm not looking at anybody. And it wasn't that bad. I even put it on my Instagram because I was like, it's not that bad. My Insta story, at least. I'm like, I wanted people to see the process, because people ask me questions all the time when they see me get a procedure done.
You've been in this game for a while.
Yeah, and if I'm going to get it, I keep it real, okay? I'm going to tell you, it hurt really bad, or, with like, okay, say my boob job, right? Years and bazillion years ago.
Yeah, that happened.
I did a long time ago. And I remember getting my email at the time. It was email because there was no Instagram when I got them done, for the record. So people were messaging me like crazy. Okay, you have to walk me through the process. Like, what is it like? Da, da, da. So I was sending constant messages to people telling them, okay, it's painful. Here's what's going to happen. And I go through the whole step. With this, it's like, why am I going to lie? You know what I mean? Yeah. I get Botox.
I aerated my face.
Yeah, I get Botox occasionally now because I love this place. And they microneedled my face. She was like, do you want to do this over the break? And I'm like, what's the downtime like? She's like, it's a couple days. You just because you're not going to be in pain, but she's like, you're going to be red.
You'll be red.
And there are people that do acid peels. Our neighbor got one, and everyone has a different reaction to a skin procedure.
That's right. Yeah, one of our friends they had an issue with it.
And you have to be careful. Like, okay, that's going to be 3 to 4 days of peeling. It's supposed to be a weekend peel, right? You get it on a Thursday, Friday, and then it's fine by Monday. So that's kind of the process. You have to really just know that going in. But
okay.
I'm excited. I'm like, I can actually feel my skin feel smoother today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
the Sonic 2-for-7 deal lets you choose from the Sonic Cheeseburger, Chicken Sandwich, or Footlong Chili Cheese Coney. Any two for $7. So you can mix and match a deliciously melty Sonic Cheeseburger and a crispy chicken sandwich with the perfect amount of pickles. Or you can pair that brioche-topped chicken sandwich with the Footlong Chili Cheese Coney you've been craving. Either way, you'll get 2 mouthwatering Sonic items for one great price. It might be the greatest pairing since cherry and limeade. Sonic 2-for-7 deal. Tax not included. See menu for details. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
It's still red, obviously, but it's only been 1 day.
How does it work with facial hair?
That's a good question. Would you do it?
No.
I know, because you don't like needles.
I don't like needles.
I know.
I don't want my face covered in blood either. So, I mean, I
You have good skin, though. You don't need really.
Yeah, I know I do. I got great eyelashes,
except for that giant scar. What are we going to do with that scar on your forehead?
No, that scares people away, honestly.
It really does.
It really does. With a beard and the scar.
Oh, yeah. They're like, okay.
They're like,
villain.
They're the Cold War weapons I use in this world.
It looks like you're going to be cast into some sort of like I don't know.
Sons of Anarchy spinoff.
Yeah, or either that or the 1983 we've been watching.
1883.
Oh, I'm sorry,
1983.
Whoops.
That's just John Travolta dancing.
Me dancing as a toddler.
Yeah, right?
No.
Baby's Day Out.
Yeah, that's me. No, yeah, that's a good show we've been watching. So I'm like, you do look like you would fit right in on that.
Yeah, we'll go a few more episodes before we get on that because there are a lot of people in it.
Yeah,
a lot.
And by the way,
a lot.
One before we go, thank you, Skin Aesthetica. I really do like it. I hope that I didn't scare people away of getting microneedling.
I scared them away. No, I'm just kidding. All right, well, my right now is something that I got for Christmas, and it's my two front teeth. No, I'm just kidding.
Hippopotamus? Did you get a plane that loops to loop?
No, but I got a hula hoop.
Actually, Julene did.
Julene got it. Actually, she got a hula hoop.
A weighted hula hoop.
I got an Oculus.
You did.
If you don't know what that is, it's basically virtual reality video gaming or headset or
it's VR.
Living. Yeah. It's VR. I mean, I set it up so when you go in, like just when you start your screen, you have it like a background on your computer. You set up the room you're in,
right?
And the room I'm in is like in space, and it's like all purple stars.
It's amazing.
It is awesome.
It's so cool.
Okay, so I don't want to go into it too much, but there are some documentaries that we've looked at for 9/11 where you're floating in the sky over New York City.
Almost too much.
Almost too
much.
First person shooter games, RPGs. There's
the
roller coasters.
You almost threw up at one point
up.
yesterday.
I did. I was sitting in the office chair, which spins and rolls, and I figured that'd be kind of fun. Be in this game. So I was spinning and rolling, but I was also using the joysticks to move around. Oh man, I had to take it off quick too. I took it off. I'm like, ooh, I'd never. And
they even say you're like, hey,
right now.
Motion sickness bad if you're not really paying attention.
But the kids love it because the roller coaster rides, and the games. Aiden's been on there doing the shooting game, and you even got on there and did the documentary thing and checked out some stuff and did the roller coaster.
Oh yeah, it's addicting. It's so fun.
It's gnarly and it is a ton of fun. I want to find something where it's like a game where one person has the helmet and it passes it over or something.
Yeah,
because they're expensive as hell.
Oh yeah, how do you get more than one of these things, man?
You're a Kardashian.
Yeah. Speaking of another one reference,
sorry, you're Travis Barker. But no, it's just really gnarly, and I want to say thank you because I obviously nagged you for it.
Oh my god! Okay, you guys, this guy.
Hey,
it was the last thing I bought you.
Of course it was because you didn't think you were going to get it for me.
It was so expensive, and I just really couldn't justify it in my head, and I had already gotten you something I thought you were really going to love.
Hold on, we're talking about it, right? Oh, it's a business expense now.
All right, there we go. Now it's worth it.
Aiden's Arcade Academy.
Oh yeah, he's got to do some.
He totally does
games on it.
It is just crazy real. Ready Player One is here, people.
Yeah, no, my dad was joking when we were all playing with it, and my dad was like, this is going to be us sitting in this is going to be us next Christmas. Everyone has these on it. It's going to feel like we're all in the same room.
Opening up presents. I know.
When we're in different states.
Thanksgiving dinner.
I mean, it's possible. Pass this.
Remember Demolition Man where they had those like instead of chairs it was the screens with people's faces on them? It's going to be that.
Well, no,
reality.
Speaking of Demolition Man.
Oh!
All I keep worrying about is he's going to find a new chick on there.
Oh, you're so stupid.
And go and do stuff with Sandra Bullock or something.
Oh, Sandra Bullock. Is that an option? Is that a game? Hold on, I got to go, guys.
Oh my God, stop it.
Sandy B. Ooh. She caught me with her net.
Stupid.
She was speedy at it.
All right,
yes,
all right.
It was really good, and thank you so much for it.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad I got it. It was the last minute gift because I knew you wanted it. You had asked for it kind of indirectly 75 times.
Kind of indirectly.
Well, but
no, it was pretty directly.
Other things, and I always like for Christmas to get you things that you can play with. I guess in my mind, I didn't think about Oculus as that. I thought Legos, right? I thought, because you love building Legos. And so I had bought this incredible Lego set that was supposed to be your main gift. And it is amazing, for the record.
Look on Instagram.
Yeah,
it's Nintendo with a TV, and it works.
It's huge, and it's so cool. It's one of the coolest Lego sets I've ever seen. But so at the end, I went back and forth on it, and I ended up getting like a gift card for Amazon, and then I was like, okay, this is telling me I better just use this gift card and buy my husband what he really wants for Christmas. And I'm glad I did because I know how much joy it's bringing you now.
And the kids.
And the Lego brought you joy too.
Yes,
so
actually,
okay.
the Legos actually helped my physical therapy. I'll be honest with you. I have a really hard time picking small things up. My finger's still broken, or at least was.
Yeah.
So I'm even doing that at my therapy session. So I'm sitting there putting it together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just keep doing this.
Yeah.
2 days of it. It's fun.
Good.
It's so cool.
I also bought him something that before I found out his finger was broken, I bought him a boxing. What are those things called? A bag?
A speed bag, boxing gloves, and then a heavy bag.
So I had bought that prior to knowing his finger was actually broken. So I was like, oh no.
I'm almost there. It's just, it's hard to button my pants still. And it's not because my stomach's in the way.
It's your finger?
It's my finger. It doesn't work right. So anyway, thank
Merry
you so
Christmas.
much.
Oh,
Merry
you're
Christmas.
welcome, baby. I'm
And
glad.
Speaking of Christmas, it's the holidays.
It is the holidays.
New Year's is in about 1, 2, 3, 4-ish days.
Just a couple days, yeah.
And everybody does resolutions. There's traditions. There's food. There's fireworks. Hopefully not that many.
Some places.
Some
yeah.
places.
What is our plan?
I don't know. We did the Thanos thing 2 years ago.
Yeah, we did.
Which then led into 2020, which probably.
So explain the Thanos thing for people that don't know what that is.
So what the Thanos thing is you time out. Actually, it's not Thanos thing. It's Iron Man. Thing.
Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. You time out end game. So when Iron Man snaps his finger, it's midnight.
Yeah.
And I did that 2 years ago, and it was amazing.
And it really worked.
Yeah.
It was exactly at midnight. We all screamed. Like everybody in the house screamed. Like, it worked.
So I want to do something like that. Maybe we make it so the Death Star explodes at midnight.
Oh, something like that.
That'd be kind of fun. But
That'd
anyway,
be fun.
The only tradition I had when I was young was we didn't have any really. You just stayed up late. But
Yeah.
one year I remember we did movie marathon of all the Star Wars movies.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
It's like the first time I got into them
Yeah.
when I was really young.
Yeah. And last year, I think we had so much fun last year doing exactly what we generally have the most fun doing. Sitting here, I usually we have a bunch of cookies and treats, and then
food.
We did karaoke last year, which was so much fun.
Now we have the Oculus, so we'll probably do like roller coaster rides or I don't know, jousting or
Yeah,
something.
I think that's probably what we'll end up doing, just with the kids. And
We got
I think
the new
Julene and her boyfriend will be here, and
Yeah, the new Mario Party we got too.
we do have a new Mario Party game we could play on the Switch. Look at us rolling.
I know. We're like, what are we worried about?
We have so much to do. We're just gonna play. I don't want to go anywhere.
I don't
Obviously, you and I mean, I'm not feeling 100% anyway. But even then,
And
there's the COVID is back with
face
a
is red.
vengeance, and my face is red. It won't be red by then.
Okay. Yes, no, but COVID is back-ish.
Yeah,
everywhere.
so I don't want to go anywhere and get COVID.
Me either, and it's fun with our kids too. We'll just walk
Me
outside
too.
at midnight, make a bunch of noise, look up at fireworks if it's not raining still.
I know. We'll see what that's like. I know.
Outside is a freaking mud pie.
Oh, it's
So
so
bad in our
sloshy
backyard,
out
but-
there. I know.
Are you going to make any resolutions?
I'm gonna stick with the one that I started last year, that I was on for a long time. I'm just gonna get back into running again.
Okay.
Running, walking. And I'm gonna really focus on doing it at least once a week, where I get miles in, not like just a walk around the neighborhood. I mean, I'm gonna go and do miles. I did miles the other day. It felt so good.
I know. And then
Almost
you
5 miles,
you
and I
almost
was
got
like-
killed by a dog a few days
And
later.
then I had Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I go for a walk, and I'm like, I'm gonna do 3 miles this morning. 3 miles, blah blah blah. And a dog almost attacked me. It got away from its owner apparently and just followed me. I don't know. Yeah, that sounded shady to me. I don't know. I didn't
Sus.
believe it. I thought somebody was actually trying to get me.
So sus.
I really did.
I know.
I really thought somebody was trying to get me.
We drove around the neighborhood looking for the guy that you thought had the dog or
Yeah.
the dog and didn't find anything.
I thought that was the closest I ever thought to being I was going to get kidnapped or something. That was scary.
See,
so I came back in. I was like, forget that. I ain't running today.
And she always asks me, do you want to go for a walk? And most of the time, it's a no. And that's because I like the treadmill inside with a TV where dogs can't run up to you. Plus, if I'm on the street and I'm walking by, I don't care how big your dog is. If it barks when I'm like at least 15 feet away from it,
Yeah.
within that vicinity, I jump.
Yeah, he's not good with that.
I don't care.
I know.
So, but beside that, it was also cold out, and I don't want to do that. But
Yeah.
I
You almost went out.
I
know.
almost did.
I
I
know.
almost did. If I would have went out, I'd been crying like a little girl. I'd
Dude,
be like, I didn't
and-
want the doggy. Oh my God, you see me out there.
And I'm not really afraid of dogs. So for the fact that I was afraid at that moment, I was like, what if I had the kids with me or something? I really thought, would this dog have picked off one of my little ones?
Well, yeah, really.
You know what I mean?
Cassie used to be at face level, but she's a little taller now.
Yeah.
but well, they all were face level at one time. You got home, you told us the story. We're all sitting here, we're listening, and then I'm like, hey, you could see the
I
paw
said,
prints
wait, you can see them on my back.
on the side of your pants and on your back. And she goes, see, I'm not lying. And I'm like, nobody said you were.
I know, but I was just so freaked out. I was like, they don't believe me. I don't think they believe me. This dog almost got me. I almost got.
I almost got taken.
I was almost taken. I was not even close to being taken,
No,
but it was scary for that moment. And then we ended up seeing some lady in the neighborhood looking for a dog. And she
slipped away.
It slipped from my hands. And I'm like, did you see it come attack me? Like over there? It didn't attack me, but kind of jump up to me. And she goes, yeah, sorry. Do you know which way it went? I'm like, lady.
Yeah,
if you
straight down 6 feet.
It's dead in my backyard.
Actually, no, that dog would probably take out a coyote. Coyotes are
Oh, no, yeah, it was a big dog.
Yeah.
Either way.
That happened also. The resolutions are going to
I'm going to go and I'm going to, I have to get back out there. And I love the way I feel.
I know, me too. And I'm going to do the same thing, but it's probably going to be in a different aspect of like treadmill.
Yeah.
I have 2 resolutions. Or one resolution that's going to kick off a whole bunch of stuff that I know that will help us. We'll be getting the patio covered.
Yes.
That's my resolution.
Oh my God, really? That's your resolution?
Yes, because if that happens, then I can put the treadmill out there. If that happens, I can put the mats out there. We can put the weights out there.
I could do all of my weight training and all of that fun stuff I used to do back in the Arusha days.
Well, you know what I mean? And it'll all be out there. We won't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And then with it covered, we can turn the fire on and it'll heat up.
And finally get that pool table I want.
Oh, really? That's where it's going?
Look, it's just more. We have a gaming area, like to play outside.
I understand. But yeah,
I can't afford one right now, by the way.
Unless you want to give us one, we'll take one.
Hey, we'll take donations
Email
of your
it.
pool table.
But yeah, so that's my first resolution, because once that's done, like I said, we put the treadmill out there. I can put I hang up my boxing stuff.
Yeah,
we could work out outside.
Yes, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, and that is the whole part of getting on a treadmill for me is I cannot handle it being inside.
I can.
I know you can. That's not my thing. I'll get on a treadmill and I will be bored to pieces in a minute. And so that's why.
TV on.
Yeah, and that's fine. That still doesn't work for me. I'll be into something and I'm like, nope. So I have to that's why going outside and in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Time goes by so quick, so much quicker for me. And then I'm like, whoa, I did 3 miles. Cool.
Well, I was thinking when we get this done and I get the TV up out there, then what we could do is we could pick it like an old series and we watch like 2 or 3 episodes while we work out and just kind of, like Lost. Like I've never seen all of Lost.
Let's start from the beginning of Lost.
And it's got my girlfriend in it, the Wasp. And
Evangeline Lilly or
Evangeline Lilly. But and then we could go out there and do something like that, or even
that'd be fun.
So that's my thought. If I could get that done,
Sopranos. We could start Sopranos finally,
since we've never seen it.
Yeah, neither one of us has.
That's so funny. Or the Godfathers all the way through all of them.
Oh my God, I've never seen any of them. What's wrong with us?
We don't like people killing other people. No, I'm just kidding. Actually,
those are our favorite type of shows. I'm kidding.
Now it's country people killing country people.
No, what is that?
It used to be that before this. It was rappers and record labels killing people, and then before that it was vampires killing people and zombies.
And now it's Yellowstone.
Now it's
cowboy versus cowboys versus the
Anyway.
state versus the government. Yeah.
Okay, so back to zero.
Yeah.
If I get that done, I know that I will do everything else.
Okay, well then let's
I only
make
need that
the focus.
resolution.
So really, once we get the patio covered, game on for the weight loss challenge.
I'll be out there with an Oculus doing stuff. I'm serious. If I had the room outside.
Well, and that's the thing. Right now it's raining, and so we can't even go out there at all because we really don't have anything covered out there.
No.
Even with our patio, it's still not fully covered.
And what are we going to go run to the gazebo and sit on the wet couch?
Exactly.
So it is that we don't have a whole lot of area out back to go if it's raining. So that's my goal. If I make that happen, everything else will happen, and I will get skinny.
That's right.
I
don't need you skinny.
I do.
I just want you healthy.
I need me skinny.
I want you to feel healthy. That's it.
Well,
that's what I care
I
about.
want about.
I want you to get off some of your medicines. I want to get off my medicines, my pain medicine stuff, and that's a good resolution.
Do I get off the Viagra?
Stay on the Viagra, baby.
Our kids don't listen to us.
He's not even on it.
I'm not. I'm on Cialis.
Cialis. I was going to say that.
No, I'm just
You
kidding.
beat me to it.
What were we watching the other day? Oh, it was the Don't Look Up movie.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, go watch that. It's really good. It's on Netflix
We'll
right
talk
now.
about that later, too. We won't spoil it. But yes, that was quite good. So anyway, yes, New Year's resolutions, patio cover.
All right. I like that because that helps my resolution.
Cool.
Yeah, be more
I don't
active.
even know how to spell resolution. All right, please go to thisisfunner.com. Check out all the other podcast and online content we do. Check out Sports Fix with Sticks.
And new stuff coming.
Yes, we have 2 new shows launching on the 5th of January.
It's my mom's birthday.
One's called Plus One Stories. The other one's called Streaming Legends. You'll have to check those out.
Both are really good.
Yeah, they're fun. You'll have to just see it. I'll
Plus
explain more.
One Stories is so fun. You're going to love it.
I talked to one of my friends who was Michael Jackson's guest. He was Michael Jackson's plus one at the Pepsi commercial in which Michael Jackson's hair caught fire and hence he started the drug addiction.
So imagine that
story.
That's the kind of stuff you're going to get on Plus One Stories. I cannot wait.
Awesome. I'm excited. So yeah, check that out. Thisisfunner.com, January 5th. And until next time.
Yeah, we'll catch you later. We'll see you next year.
Yeah, next year.
Oh my God.
I love that joke. Have a nice fall. See you next year.
Conversate with us. Conversate with us. Thank you for listening to Conversate with us.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.